Welcome everyone to Center of Light tonight.
Access granted.
It's part of my thing, but it means a lot. There's an intention behind everything I do.
Access granted.
Welcome to Center of Light, every one of you. I want to say hi to everyone right up to get-go. What's up, Yak Hudson, Steve Stone, Lena, Marie Phoenix Force. Dear Lord, what an amazing name. Lena Maria Phoenix Force. Phoenix, that which rises through the ashes, through all the dust and murk, like the lotus flower. And force. Use the force, Luke. Love it. Welcome, dear. Jack Brewer, what's up, bro? Michelle Gant, Sachi, Danielle, others on YouTube. Let's look at YouTube real quick. Hello, Kelly Curtis. How's Cinnamon and the clan, Cinnamon and the tribe doing? So Danielle read the script. So this is kind of funny, but it's not funny at all. The Center of Light, welcome to Center of Light tonight. We're speaking about Center of Light Shaktipat. I'll explain what Shaktipat is. Deeksha, Healing and Expansion Part 2. Last night was phenomenal. The energy that was moving was healing and shifting. But the Center of Light 2020 Shuffle. Sing along, y'all. The stank is going to get deeper. The peace is going to get greater. You can either be a lover or you can be a hater. Yanava. What is Yanava? The bottom of the screen here, you see YNV. Ya is the heart, it's God, it's will. It's infinite power, it's infinite knowledge, it's infinite presence. Ya, John. Ya. Na, the mind. You see the circle over the Y for Ya, it means wholeness, completion, divinity, unity. But over the N for Na, the mind, you see a linear line because that's how the mind thinks. When in balance, using discernment, making right decisions, consciousness, understanding, awareness. And Va, notice in Va, the line is up and down. It's erect. It represents the backbone. Yah, God, heart, the will, mind to make sound choice to bring about the power of God that lives in everyone. And Va, the backbone, when erect, you carry it out. It doesn't exclude anyone in a wheelchair. People in wheelchairs and so forth and so on are people who have to lay down horizontally because of said condition. Doesn't mean they are not upright. Okay? Let's make that clear. Hello, Nori Love. Hello, John Talbert. Hello, Leonard Grant Jr. I saw my Broham Sandwich drumming fool, JR, the other night. It was a blessing to see him. I'm telling you, JR, it's a blessing to see you. Welcome to Center of Light tonight. We're going to be talking about some things. The reason I read that poem, that silly little song that I created, is because it's exactly what's happening. I mentioned this quite a few times, often, in my recent presentations over the last 2 years. And here we sit, Coronavirus City. Some say it was created as a biological weapon. Okay, I can lean into that. I'm a conspiracy theorist. Some say it was a this or that. Okay, I get it. Some say, all those some says mean no thing. The fact is, this thing is growing. Now, it could be hype and smokescreen for something else. I am not willing to take that risk. I have a very dear friend of mine by the name of Angela, who is in with the big wigs about it all. No hype, no bullshit. They in it for real. They do the research. I'm going to share some powerful information with you. I'm not waiting to make you hang around. That's not my style. Though Spirit might be doing that. There is a way that this needs to unfold. I am also going to empower you, again, with beautiful information and the beautiful presence of Swamji, God on earth. This beautiful man dressed in emerald green to this side of me. Hello, Beth. Hello, Sana. So this is not about doom and gloom and fright. This is about love, light, power, and might. We have been foretold this throughout Scripture for years. Eons of time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stock up my food, my vitamins, my prayers. Not because, oh my God, coronavirus is coming. Because, oh my God, you are trying to tell me something. That the purification episodes I've been talking about for here and there, not only are they true, this is the moment that was spoken about. So now that we're in this moment, the purification, the cleansing of the world, it does not, let me say that again, it does not mean those people who may be infected or died in fires or this or that or are part of some kind of purification because they're bad, evil people. That's not what it means. Oversight can cause trouble. Unconsciousness can cause trouble. And the karma, as I've mentioned many times, in this period of this 26-ish thousand-year window is not joking around. It's not. Doesn't matter who you are. Doesn't matter where you come from. It doesn't matter how much money you got. It does not. So, with the connections I am blessed to have, I want to share and impart to you something that can be of a monumental difference in your life. I'm going to provide information about the coronavirus from the inside. And I don't mean the inside as if it's a political thing and conspiracy theory and black op. That's not what I mean. I mean from the inside, someone who's doing that leg of work for not only me, but for you and everyone else as well. Serious work. Someone who's actually an amazing psychic and intuitive. And they're not just going around in their mind and find some fanciful ideas. This is not what this is about. This is about empowering you and showering you with the grace all upon your beautiful, sexy human face so you understand the space and the place you are in at any given moment. I'm going to provide you with a list of things that you can, could, should do as soon as yesterday. Of how you can up your immune system. So we're going to get to all that. Welcome to Center of Light tonight. Can everyone hear everything okay? Can you hear the music okay along with my voice okay? I'm trying to get music up a little bit because I love the music. Everyone good? We're going to get right down into business. No lavender soul right now. This beautiful man you see right here looks like a man, acts like a man. It's not a man. This is the all of it embodied. What looks like to be a white-haired human Indian man in a green garb. That's not what that is. What that is the universal Lord. You can be butthurt, you can be upset, but it does not change the absolute, unequivocal truth. He's on the earth today. God is on the earth today. That's Jesus. That's Buddha. That's Krishna. That's your beautiful great-grandmother. That's everything that means anything to anyone is what that is. In the form of a human God. Because God is not human. God is not Jesus. You can be mad all you want. God is not Jesus. Jesus is God. But so are you. So are we. So by saying God is Jesus, puts the expression and the expansion of everything in existence from the beginning of time, which never existed, now and forever, which is all included in this moment, into a box. So God is not a man, but God does come often in human form to be the bridge, crossing the bridge to the soul. My new book coming out July 31st, 2020. Crossing the bridge to the soul. God comes in the form of a human being so we can understand how the divine acts, walks, talks, and behaves. That's what that is. It's on the earth. And I'm going to read you some information that came directly to me from Swamji, God on earth, the universal Lord, to impart to you as to why tonight is titled Center of Light. This platform may be titled Center of Light, but the Center of Light is for you to bring it back home to yourself. Seek ye the kingdom of God within. I am in my Father's in me, and I am in you. And it's all right there sitting in this big old bundle of bliss waiting on you to act and to interact and engage. I am always about empowerment. But I'm going to read you also a text that I received from Anjana, who is, to use a word, so you understand who Anjana is to God, Swamji. Kind of like his assistant, his secretary. Straight from Swamji. Titled, Deeksha, Support, Love to All My Devotees. You could be a Jesus devotee. You're still a devotee to Swamji. There is no separation here. But you have to want it. We're living in a time of cleansing. Planetary cleansing. Acknowledging everyone. Dagny, Libby. Hey, Libby. Jason, Adana, Michelle. We did. Now we're going back up the list of repeats. Hello, everyone. But I'm also going to read you the actual Deeksha. Listen to me very carefully, because there is good news afoot. Hello, Paige. Again, I don't know if I saw, can everyone hear everything okay with my voice against the music? I'm in a new house with a new situation, so I have to be careful with the mix and the volume and the tenants and all that. Someone send me an exclamation point, maybe two of you. Not everyone. But I'm going to give you the actual message that Swamji directed to many of us. I just happen to be one of those, and you happen to be another one of those, which is Deeksha. When you look at this image next to me right here, you think you're just seeing a picture of a man sitting there in green garb doing this. You are doing that, but that's not what it is. It goes on levels that you have never considered possible. This is called Deeksha. Shaktipat, Center of Light Shaktipat. Deeksha, healing and expansion. Anytime you see pictures of Jesus, if you stay steadfast with a picture of Jesus and be absorbed in the Lord, so much so that you lose yourself and you melt into Jesus, what do you think shrouds you? Keyword, shroud. This is the time we are living in. You are being blessed beyond measure. Randy Mikefield, what's up, bro? I've been watching your vid, sir. Love it. Love your guitar post, dude. We go way back. Let's not confess how old we are, Randy. What's up, Paige? So tonight, Center of Light. God on earth. Aware of that fact, that truth. Center of Light Shaktipat. I'm going to explain to you what Shaktipat actually is in the form of a definition, which is synonymous with the word Deeksha. Healing and expansion. Many of you, if you are open and hoping for something greater, tonight is your night. Your healing, your shifting does not come through me, nor Center of Light platform. But it does come through Center of Light platform, because you are the center of light. Because within the center of you is the all, creation itself. All I do, all Center of Light does, is trigger within you. It's a triggering mechanism. I am only helping to recall within you something you've always known. And when you get to the aha of it, you shift. You lift. Yet again, you adrift into the cosmic life stream. It's important you understand what I just said. Very important. Hello, Sandy. That the shift does not come from me. It looks like the shift comes from me as I'm a spiritual teacher with the spiritual woo-woo. That's not what it is. I am just offering an idea that you grab hold of loosely. Hold on loosely, but don't let go. If you cling too tightly, you're gonna lose control. Just give me something to believe in and a whole lot of space to breathe in. You with me? I am going to post something in this forum now about the coronavirus. Do not go into this with doom and gloom. Not only will it go nowhere, it can work against you. So see this as a tool of empowerment. You are being empowered. Read it. If you are concerned, read it. This is not fear, it's power. Do I believe the coronavirus is true? That's actually irrelevant. But I'll tell you what I think. At this stage of the game, I think it's a definite possibility. So that being said, why do I think it's a definite possibility? Because I'm using my na. My na. Ya, na, va. I'm using my na responsibly because I cannot be a hypocrite here. I have done presentations in the past that say, the world is burning. The world is on fire. The world is crumbling. Our own world is crumbling. It's on fire. So I'm going to take my own advice and say that in the purification that I talked about in my recent presentations, how else would it show up in a way that no one can fight? Right? You can't fight this with military might. You can't. It's part of the purification. I don't mean to sound like a party pooper, buzz killer. It's going to get worse before it gets better. Kate, that sounds like a bad affirmation. It's going to get worse. It's a word you understand. You understand the word worse. It doesn't mean it's a judgment or a bad affirmation. We understand the word worse. It means not this thing, it means that thing. It's going to get worse. Now, what can you do about it? Inform yourself. Be connected to this individual or Jesus, Shaktipat, Deeksha. Be so involved with your deity that you lose every identity aspect of yourself and graduate to the level that has been talked about in all scripture. Hello, Joel Flores. I'm still looking to see those exclamation points. Well, the sound man is in the room. Joel, can you hear my voice against the background music okay? If so, my bro Ham, give me an exclamation point. Let's look at YouTube. Kelly says they are good. I am having a dinner with family. I will catch the replay. I love you, girl. As we continue to move forth, there's a lot of information coming through this platform tonight. Loud and clear. Okay, good. That's all I need to know. Thank you. Let's keep moving forward. Information, information, information. There's a difference between information and wisdom. Information is not less than wisdom. Information is what you need in the moment. Wisdom is something that lasts for a lifetime. Information. I posted just a moment ago, for those on YouTube, in the future, if you're not watching now, you are interested in this list to prepare for such a purification process that can actually come near you. Basically, this is the Moses lamb's blood you putting on your doorway to protect you from the spirit or the angel of death. Kid yourself not. The spirit of absolute change is moving upon the entire world. I posted this long thing. Read it. Read it. Prepare yourself for global change. Many who attend tonight or in the near future will receive blessings from Swamji. You doubt yourself. You don't doubt me, nor you doubt the deity that you see. You doubting yourself because you may have been misinformed, said with all due respect, but it is a definition in the dictionary called ignorant. It's not with slam, it's fact. With the truth of the spiritual avatars and divine descents that come to this earth. God loves every one of us so much, it appears often and has throughout time. Many who attend tonight and are willing to show up and being ready to go, parentheses, let go, and fall into the blessing that is being bestowed upon you, you will receive. You will be fed. And the divine principle, my bestseller, Spirit said to me, it's one of the first dialogues I had in meditation for 8 years to write this book. The book is consisting of God and I having a dialogue. God not meaning separate from me, but the aspect of myself I wasn't aware of until many years of my life. Spirit says, Keith, between now and forever I ask that you gather people, one at a time if you have to, but gather them do. Embrace each of your brothers and sisters without discrimination and treat them with the same love I bestow, key word here, bestow upon you. Enemies, friends, relatives, or strangers. Embrace every little spark of God. If you were here last night, you saw Swamji Viswa Yogi grab my hand and illuminate me. He bestowed upon me something that I wrote about in 1996. He's the Universal Lord. Although this happened a year and a half ago, these beings do not live in time. They don't. It came full circle. So from the divine principle in 1996, bestow upon everyone that you gather the same love I bestow upon you. This is the moment. This is what is happening last night for many years, but last night even more so tonight because everything is exponentiating. God blessed are we. I am now going to read to you the text I received from Anjana about this evening. So let's do this.
Where's my glasses?
Here's the text. Directly from Swamji. Right? If you are hearing this voice, not meaning Keith's voice, if you're hearing my voice with this message, Jesus is talking to you. God is talking to you. You're being talked to by the all directly through me to you. That's how much you are worth. Hear this. From Swamji on his birthday a few days ago. You with me so far? On his incarnation day, which is this is his 9th, he was the first God-realized soul to walk the planet thousands upon thousands of years ago. He's back now to unify the world. You with me? On his birthday, he sends this message to his devotees, including you. Shaktipat. Center of light Shaktipat is what we're speaking about tonight. Deeksha, same word as Shaktipat, said a little differently. Healing and expansion. God bless you. Swamji, God, conveyed his divine blessings to all and asked to forward, which I'm doing, this message to all the devotees. Please share with other devotees in your area. Coronavirus. You are receiving Shaktipat through me reading this text to you on vibrational levels you never thought possibly existed. By looking at that picture, by being in this experience with me and I with you as a disciple of the Christ, you are it as well as to why you're here. So let's make a powerful difference. God continues. Coronavirusville, he is imparting to you this message. Hearty divine blessings. Hearty divine blessings. Swamji, I have determined to start very severe Deeksha, which means blessings from a holy man, through word or just looking at a picture over and over, staring at the picture and being with the Spirit. That's Deeksha. I have determined to start very severe Deeksha for the Divine Vision 2020 to make ourselves our family. This is not a joke. Are you with the intention of wanting to be in the cosmic human family? Divine vision to make ourselves, our family, our earth and the universe powerful and peaceful, throwing away all the objects of obstacles and the negative forces from our homes, coronavirus, families, and from the earth. Through this Deeksha, I want to make you all and your family strong enough physically, mentally, financially, socially, and spiritually. He is saying, I'm throwing you a very serious cookie. Do you want it? Just by you being here, hearing this message, and engaging. I want to make you all powerful and peaceful. For that, I want to start Deeksha. For that is the divine will. Wow. Hearty divine blessings. I'm going to send you, actually I'm going to do this on purpose. If you want to know the magic words to invoke his energy in your spirit in a conscious way, I will tell them to you. But if you send me a personal Facebook inbox, facebook.com/Keith Anthony Blanchard, I will send you the mantra. Om Sri Saram Guru Deva Datta. 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 What does it mean? It doesn't matter what it means. It means God is asking you to call him by his name. And in a moment, you will recognize his presence, not because you calling him to you. He's already with you, with me. That was the message that was sent to me via Swamji. That's the message I am selflessly giving to you. Why? Because I love you. We're all in this together. The only way I can get through this is because of you. Vice versa. We're in this together. Tribe Yanava. Speaking of Tribe Yanava, after a Lavender Soul song break, I'm going to go into a video to show you the sincerity of what this avatar is. This is not bells and whistles and for ratings. This is for empowerment. For you to have an aha shift immediately. to who this actually is. This is going to be, I'm not sure, that it might be the Mahashivratri festival, however many years ago. When you see this crowd of people, I want you to have a shock and awe that so many people understand that this presence of light is walking this earth for the ninth time to unify this world via that message about the divine will is to unify humanity. You, my brother or sister, are getting a leg up. And take your blessing. You are of divine favor as to why you are hearing this clarion call of the all. Don't use this opportunity to yet again fall into nonsense. Use it to fall into grace and replace all the trouble that you've been having in your life. Be smart. Coronavirus, if it is serious and real beyond the propaganda, is part of the purification. No pun intended, lavender soul. It is time for a change.
Surely as the rain may fall, I wonder why. Worried there'll come a time when my world is dry, oh so dry. In the summertime I won't have no water. It's a little bit harder to take. Lonely as I contemplate a billion stars, leaving my hands to fate. That's all I've got, all I've got. In the summertime I won't have no water. It's a little bit harder to take.
गं गणपतये नमः. ॐ गं श्रीं लक्ष्मी गणपतये नमः. गुरुमध्ये स्थितं विश्वम्.
I don't know what happened, but you saw the crowd of people. Welcome to Center of Light, Shaktipat, Deeksha, Healing and Expansion. Hello, Lincoln brother. Let's continue moving forward. I have lots of information. Information is powerful. It's different from wisdom. It's information being in a form, forming inwardly, which is upward, God, heaven, angelic kind of thing, the clouds, cloud nine, which is forward, toward something. Very, very powerful. Simple. Inward is upward, is forward, toward something. Consciously, intentfully, versus going through life like a fish. A fish is conscious, but it's not conscious of its own consciousness. And so it just moves around and has only one basic instinct, two basic instincts, or three: to eat, run very fast, swim very fast, and to reproduce. You have choices. I want to share with you what Shaktipat and Deeksha actually is versus me just telling you about it. I want to read you the definition. Shaktipat refers in Hinduism to the transmission of spiritual energy upon one person by another. Listen very carefully because I love you. Listen. Shaktipat can be transmitted with a sacred word or mantra. Om Sri Sai Ram Guru Deva Datta. Actually, I'm going to give it to you. Here is the word. I'll pronounce it for you again. Om Sri Sai Ram Guru Deva Datta. What does that mean? Om, the primordial sound of the universe. Sri is a title like Sir. Sai Ram, God. Sai is mother. Ram is God. The mother aspect of God. Guru, teacher of enlightenment. Deva, awakened. Datta, the universal Lord. What is Shaktipat? Shaktipat can be transmitted with a sacred word, which I just posted. Let me also post that on YouTube. For those, hello, beautiful Dora. Thank you, Dora, for showing up on YouTube. Everyone, I am going to move my work to YouTube. I am going to move my work to YouTube. YouTube.com/Center of Light Radio. It's important that you go there if you want to be in touch with this platform ongoingly for important information. I'm going there. Let me continue again with Shaktipat. Krista Huggins, everyone in Watch Party. Brad Littlejohn, what's up, brother? Debbie, hey Debbie Parmley. She's an author. Debbie, you need to contact me. I might have something for you. Christine, Allison, everyone. I just can't get to everyone. Thank you. I love you all. Christopher Joseph Porch. So what is Shaktipat? Shaktipat can be transmitted with a sacred word or mantra, the one I just gave you, or by a look, thought, or touch. The last usually, okay, well, let's skip over that. Not that it's not important, it's just there's other importance. Shaktipat definition said differently. Psychic energy and to fall. Notice I talked about earlier night about falling. Not falling into nonsense, falling into trust. Shaktipat in this regard means to fall. In Hinduism, to the transmission or conferring of spiritual energy upon one person by another. Here we go. This is the deliciousness of this grace and this Shaktipat and this Deeksha to you through this Center of Light platform from God itself. But it doesn't come through Center of Light nor me. All I'm doing is triggering within you the Ancient of Days that lives in your very own being. Shaktipat is considered an act of grace on the part of the guru or the divine. Shaktipat initiation. For those who are new to this path, or even if you're not, at least new to the idea of what Shaktipat is, you're opening up another door of grace in your life by being present on this night. You're being initiated. Again, coronavirus. Why are you here to receive this message? Because God on earth today is trying to impregnate you with his protection. I strongly suggest, not out of fear, but to empower you. One thing that you could do, I've been having this yellow bracelet on my arm since September, given to me, put on my wrist by God. It doesn't make me special, it makes me blessed and fortunate. But now you are being blessed and fortunate by being passed this torch. I just got there a little sooner. Go get some yellow yarn and tie it on your wrist, on your right arm. Have someone tie it if you need to, for protection. Not that you need it, because God is all around you anyway. But the fact that it's on your arm, the right means something in particular. The yellow means protection. And because Swamji imparted this to me by putting it on my arm, I'm imparting it to you because you're such a charm in my life. So you put it on your arm, simply. Does it mean I'm protected? Possibly. It's either a placebo or a nocebo effect for you. But nonetheless, you have created an intention by putting such a thing on your arm as if it means anything at all, or it can mean everything to you. You just tie it on your arm. And when you see it, it reminds you of Swamji. Immediately, Om Sri Saram Guru Devadatta, you connect. Now you're protected. And Va, the backbone, is now fully erected. As expected, God doesn't show up. You just become simply aware. And you remind yourself, oh my God, God is everywhere. It's all around me. In fact, it's in everything, everywhere, all the time, because it loves me infinitely. That's what it means. But also, I would like everyone, if you can't, you can find this picture. You can ask me, or you could find your own. But I will be more than happy to send you a picture of Swamji with his hand like this. It doesn't have to be with the hand, but the hand does reveal to the mind and to the eyes and to the understanding that someone is not just saying hi, they're trying to deliberately send me something. So find one with a hand. It looks something like this. I took this picture myself. Notice the light coming in on Swamji. There is always light phenomena on Swamji, be it with cameras, being with pictures. Check this out. But find a picture of Swamji and look at it, or Jesus and look at it, or Buddha, and just be with it. Be so present within yourself with what means divinity to you and lose yourself in it. That's how you win it. And that's how you metaphorically skin that cat. Be with that, and that's all you need. Shaktipat. Continuing forth. Hello, Lena Maria Phoenix Force again. Hello, Megan Scott. She, I'm not sure yet. Says, hello, how are you? Love and beautiful white light to you. Oh my God, deliciousness. How awesome was that? I just met a beautiful sister. Lincoln says, Swamji stayed with me today. He said, quiet, Lincoln. You go, bro. How can you not know that to be real? Sandy Hunt says she took a screenshot. Let's continue to move forth. Shaktipat initiation. So we talked about, I've expressed through definition and through my own way of being connected, what Shaktipat is. Continuing on with Shaktipat initiation. The very consciousness of the God doesn't mean there's any other than the one, but the God, meaning that manifestation of all that is beautiful on the earth today, is held to enter into the self of the disciple. Disciple means one who is disciplined and staring at a picture of Jesus, if that's what it takes to lose your egoic self. Swamji. The very consciousness of the God or Guru is held to enter into the self of the disciple, constituting an initiation into the school or the spiritual family of the Guru. This particular incarnation of God is creating you into his fold, under his wing, as part of his divinity. As I, you, as you, with others you love, so forth, so on, and forever, as above, so below, on forever it will go. And the world becomes consumed in absolute God change. That is the lesson that is being present upon all of us. It is held that Shaktipat can be transmitted in a person or at a distance through an object such as a flower or fruit. I think now we're beginning to understand, stand under something that is powerful and means everything. Create an altar in your house of all that is beautiful and important to you. I mean this with the sincerest intentions. I shine this light upon this altar because this altar shines this light upon me. It means something to me. My son's picture's up there. Right there. Southeast Sai Baba picture up there. I went to India by the grace of God to see God in its highest incarnation ever. Swamji is there. The crystal ball that Robert, my dearest friend, gave me because of his intention, because he loves me. And I love him back. And it means something. The crystal ball, crystal clear. I am crystal clear inside. And I want that shit to ball up in my life and into my heart, so I can take this ball of light and wield it to other people. Because I am a sorcerer. I am a sorcerer. I am a child of God, of the source from which all things come. And my intentions and my heart and my mind and all of it is aligned with purity. That's called Shaktipat. That's called Deeksha. Take it in. Win. Skin that cat. Hello, Chris Sidlowski, my bro. It's good to see you, Chris. Lorna, hi. Lincoln says, I have my son's picture as well, Keith. God bless you. I often see my son as my deity. Hey, Peggy Jones. I want to acknowledge everyone because you're important to me. Chris is still here. Chris is low. Chris, I'm still trying to connect with you, bro. I know you're a globetrotter, and I'm envious in that regard. I love it, bro. Congrats. You're a good man. Beautiful man. Everyone, you get the opportunity, check out Chris Sidlowski and his live feeds. It's ridiculously powerful. The bro is aligned with the highest good. I trust him. I appreciate him. Check him out. Beth, Lorna, Debbie. What's up, Debbie Grassberger Schmole? So tonight we're speaking about Center of Light Shaktipat. Deeksha. Blessings from a divine avatar. Healing and expansion. Let me see if I... let's get back to the corona. Not out of fear, but if Swamji is talking about it, it means heads up. Purification is afoot. He's not into politics. He will not answer a political question. Will not. So it means just a heads up. Just be smart. It doesn't mean freak out. From my friend Angela sent this. This is what supposedly, when you see this, you can choose to be smart and aligned to go, oh my God, this is the purification mentioned in many scripture throughout time. Or I can just be unconscious and freak out. Or you can say, oh my God, I know how to apply the lamb's blood to the Moses' door in the time of Egypt so we can escape spiritual bondage and cross into the river, the land of the river Jordan. That's what it means. So you go, oh my God, I'm so fortunate to be in the forefront that I don't have to worry about it. It is of concern, but it's not to freak out. So this is what this chart looks like as to how such a viral infection, though it seems to be in epigenetics or whatever the word is, it's not what that really means. It takes that guise. What it really means is that humanity has been infected by a virus. And guess who inflicted the virus? Humanity itself. So now that we're being shown prior to the repercussions of what can happen, respect it, honor it, say thank you, and bless it for being the powerful, wise teacher that it is, and that you are blessed. There's more information that if you're just joining this presentation now or in the future, go back. I have dropped a list into the forum of things that you can do to protect yourself. Like this yellow piece of yarn that Swamji put on my arm, and now I'm passing that beautiful, loving wisdom to you. Because when you see the yarn, you go, oh my God, Swamji is present, God is present, Jesus is present. And you feel that reassurance, which changes your vibration in the moment. It's not rocket science. Everything is energy. Sound and light. Sound and light. Sound. Sound. Close your eyes with me, because you love me and I love you. Trust me. Become vulnerable and naked. I am going to infect you with a virus. It's a beautiful virus of love and light. And it sounds something like this, like a clarion call, simply. And somehow, strangely, you remember that place, don't you? Of course you do. It's a rhetorical question. And now that you hear the call, you take action, and it sounds something like this. And you resonate the times of your own soul, and you become present. That's what it is. See, it's not so hard, is it? At all. It's about being here, not out there where all the nonsense is. It doesn't mean that what is out there is not foreboding, troubling, disconcerting, scary, anxiety-stricken, ridden. Do you see? Do you see? Krista Huggins says, find comfort in Source and our mother. Melissa McElroy. My bro Chris says, hello. Pharaoh Tahar. Pharaoh, what's up? If you're still here, send me an exclamation point. How you like my temple, brud? My brud. I got some Egyptian themology happening in here, bro. That's a homage to you and to your kind and our kind. Those who like to dwell in a temple. Jasmina Kukar, hi, blessings. Thank you for returning. Center of light. Shaktipat. What is Shaktipat? This divine man, God on earth today, in fact, the incarnation of the universal Lord, has his hand up and sending out energy on levels you never thought possible or could exist. Notice the light on him. There's always light phenomena on Swamji. He's saying, I love you. He's saying, you are here because I am calling you. Right now, in that moment, you are receiving God's grace. Find a favorite picture of your favorite deity and stay with it. Lose yourself in it. In fact, the only way you're going to save yourself is to lose what you think you are. There is no other way. Because what we think we are has been the very thing that's been binding us. As to why, and we don't know exactly what anything is, but when we connect with spirit, Yah, God, heart, will, power, Na, the mind, balance, Va, the backbone and reason, Yanava, these primordial component sacred seed syllables of your own very self. When you engage them and invoke the fire, higher, you acquire. That is what we should all inspire others to do, and more importantly, be. Do you see? Going to take a short pause. Louis Machi, what's up, brother? Going to be right back. One final segment. Empower yourself. The world is being purified. Does not mean, yet again, as I said earlier, those who are part of leaving the planet are being purified because they're bad people. That's not what it means. The world is being purified. Some people can be leaving early because the contract is done. But as far as the world is concerned, in this regard, is being purified. The Notre Dame Cathedral started the collapse. The pillar, or the representation of the absolute Catholic Church, is collapsing. It collapsed. Priests in their garb, nothing against Catholicism, but certain people are being called out for the misdeeds being swept under the rug. It's all becoming revealed. Welcome to Revelation. The sixth seal, the ability to see that which has always been hidden, is now at your disposal. This platform, this guy, whatever comes through Center of Light, will always be about the highest good for everyone. Color, shape, size, gender, bender, splendor, miserable, whatever it takes. Because I love you. How about some Lavender Soul? Gonna be right back. You are perfect in every possible freaking way. Just as you are. Even in your own folly, even in your own imperfection, you are perfect. You got to believe that. Until you do, you will never achieve that. You have to believe in yourself first to ever believe in God. Because God is a pipe dream to you if you don't believe in yourself, which is the reality. How can you get to the grandiose and to the majesty, the infinite, when you don't believe in the finite? So you are the conduit. You are the center of light. Because if we can't understand the puny, small, finite little self and love and appreciate it, how can we ever understand the infinite, cosmic self? You would choke. You can't take more than a bite that you can actually process, digest, assimilate, swallow, and be. Until you understand who and what you are. To take any other thing, it just will never happen. If I express to you a new color that I learned about that you've never seen, I can tell you about this new color all I want. And you can picture it and sort of imagine it. That's called religion and belief. But when you actually see it and go, that becomes spiritual because you have personal experience. You can believe what other people have told you, including me, or you can use what people have told you to trigger an absolute experience within yourself. But the dance and the caution and also the grace becomes, don't let your mind convince you that what you're experiencing is real. Because your mind will convince you that what you are experiencing is real. But there's always other levels beyond the mind that's trying to convince you what you're experiencing is real. So when you're open to greater possibility, you will know that you're graduating and experiencing greater possibilities and different levels of God by the level of joy that you have multiply. You will have spiritual multiple orgasms at every possible level, physically, mentally, emotionally, all these different levels. You will become this conflagration, not destruction, this conflagration of, actually it is a destruction. Shiva destroys. He can open up that third eye and destroy the entire existence. But it's about illumination and destroying the belief system that you've been carrying around with you for far so long that needs to be destroyed. And suddenly, through the silence and the ashes of the new world, simply appears. You are loved beyond measure. Gonna be right back. Enjoy Lavender Soul, my spiritual band. We've been working on a new album. This is from the last album called Perfect in Every Way.
Celebrate. There's a time to love and a time to trust and a time to know you are loved. Time to know you are loved. So let the love of God on you. It's always been that you are.
Welcome to Center of Light. Did you hear that last song? Did you listen to the lyrics? Did you listen to the lyrics? It wasn't planned. Wow. Did you hear that? So this is exactly what we're talking about tonight. Center of Light Shaktipat, Deeksha, Part 2, Healing and Expansion. If you're open through this healing platform, because of Swamji, and my love for you, receiving energy, divine, protective, abundant, well-being, loving, spiritual, healing, expansive energy is called Shaktipat. Buy a picture of Jesus, Buddha, Krishna, something that means something powerful to you, and stay with it so much so that you lose yourself and become melded into it in a beautiful experience. That's Shaktipat. Lavender Soul just sang a song called Perfect in Every Way. So let the love of God, let me repeat that. So let the love of God fall upon you. It's always been that way. It's time to celebrate who you are, perfect in every way. And Amy Jameson says she is open and receiving. She's believing in herself. She's not believing in anything else. She's not believing in Jesus. She's not believing in Krishna. She's not believing. She's believing in her power, her awareness ability to understand that Jesus, whoever it may be for anyone, represents a place, a space in my life that I am going inward, upward, forward, toward something because I want to model, act, and behave just like that. And just like that, the world changes. It rearranges. People are strange when you're a stranger. Everything lonely when it rains. Faces come out in the rain when you're strange. When you're strange. It's prophecy. Welcome to Center of Light Shaktipat. My name is Keith Anthony Blanchard, spiritual teacher, host of Center of Light Radio and best-selling author. I'm going to announce that I have a new book coming out called Homecoming, Crossing the Bridge to the Soul. My experience for 30 plus years as an example of empowering you to be back in that sacred, divine space, which is your home. You haven't left it. You may have forgotten about it, but you haven't left it. July 31st, 2020. I'm going to be pushing really hard. You can pre-order that book now on Amazon. Go to amzn.to and look up Keith Anthony Blanchard, Homecoming, Crossing the Bridge to the Soul. I would love you beyond measure, which I do already, for that. So tonight we're speaking about Shaktipat. We have spoken about the coronavirus. What is all that? Doesn't mean I believe in it. Doesn't mean I don't believe in it. It means that I understand the world is going through purification. Notice how this could be possible. One aspect. You can't fight it with military might. You can't. So all that gets petered out and the whole system collapses. Institutions of the entire human infrastructure is collapsing. Do you see that? Of course you do. Be with it. It's not a bad affirmation. It doesn't mean you're focusing on the negative. Be with it honestly and say, who am I in all this movement? When you discover who you are in the groove meant for you, you become that. You become that. the light, Jesus, Buddha, Krishna, your beautiful great-grandmother that kissed you on your forehead every day and said she loved you. That which means anything that means. You know what I mean? I mean it. I'm in it to win it. I have my own folly, my own nonsense, my own imperfections. But how I graduate through my imperfections to see how beautiful my perfect experience is. It's teaching me. I'm not in a hurry, but I am. What I am doing is intending. You may do it by cleaning or vacuuming, as Lincoln said, for the last couple days. Many may find it in working out. I'm working in. You might find it in cooking. You might find it in dancing. You might find it in sex. You might find it in this or that or the other. It doesn't matter. Whatever you do becomes so involved that you lose yourself. So I'm intending to fall deeper to get more out of the teeth of it. Push comes to shove it, Spirit steps right in and says, good evening, beautiful ones. And we find ourselves in this beautiful experience, beautifully together in such a beautiful way. What else is there? And you've actually explored your mind to find out if there was something else, didn't you? You've missed it in your exploration of something that simply does not exist. Because you left yourself. You were fooled and tricked by spirit. Do you see and or hear it? You were tossed about into the cosmic sea of that which is unconscious and adrift, only to give you perspective, contrast with hopefully a very simple lift. Oh my God, I did lose myself for a moment to follow the idea as if there was something else. You want to try it again? Fall inside. Where else is there to be? Have you left again? To see if there was somewhere else to be? See? How simple it is to deviate from the truth. Can be challenging, can it? So fall inside again. Where do you want to be? Do you feel that empty vacuum, the void, the infinite space of absolute nothing or no thing? Do you feel that? Don't let the voice distract you from that space. Let the voice put you in that place. Let it massage your spirit, your soul. Back into the ancient primordial self. Fall, 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 fall. You scared to let go? Exactly. Fall again. Fall, fall, fall. Fall into the all of everything. That's all you've ever wanted. But you have erroneously looked for it outside of yourself. There is nothing else. Enjoy the silence. Get out of your own mental violence. Take this moment. You deserve it. Hence, your Shaktipat and your Deeksha. Let the love of God fall upon you. It's always been that way. Time to celebrate who you are, divine child. You are perfect in every way. Are you ready to play in the garden of your soul? That's the question you should ask yourself every day. Am I ready to play in the garden of my soul? Am I ready to play in the garden of my soul? When you declare yes, that means you are willing to do whatever it takes, forever, if it takes that long. That puts you in perfect placement with your own spiritual soul love song. God bless you on this night, for you have always been. Will you let the love of God fall upon your consciousness? That's really the only choice you got. The world is being purified. Don't put aside that which can serve you, but also become aware of that which will swerve you into nonsense. How do I find that place? Yanava, you may ask. Be on point, be on task. You have been instructed for 2 years how to do that. Simply as the vessel has showed you a moment ago, as he went into vessel mode or channel. He intended, with such sincerity and passion, he's fashioned himself into a very glorious spot. For all of you, sure to get off the pot. Either way, your life is going to be a beautiful song, or it's going to begin to stink greater capacities you have never think about. It's not a warning. It's not a spanking on your hiney. It's a love lift and a boost for you to say, it's time. The clarion call has been sounded. The question is, and many of you are flighty and lofted, but are you spiritually grounded? You are loved beyond measure. The energy that went through me just now just changed my life again.
She turned to me and told me life was not too easy unless you can let go. I lay surprised at the simpleness of her soul. Wasting away in a sea of uncertainty. She had stayed with me for days. I needed love in so many different ways. And as I watched, she floated through the room. And as I cried, she was there to dry them too. Hold me and don't let go. Hold me. Never leave. Never leave. Angel of love, will you always be with me so I can let go? Reveal to me the beauty of your soul. I turned away, her light was so blinding, the energy of her love. She said goodbye and turned into a dove. as I cried. She was there to dry them too. Hold me and don't let go. Hold me, never leave. Hold me and don't let go. Hold me, never leave. Never leave. She turned to me, told me life was not too easy unless you can let go. Reveal to me the beauty of your soul.
Welcome back to Center of Light. Got one small final segment. I want to read something to you that I just saw on a feed, and it's just gorgeous. It describes what is happening in a very simple, different way. There was a conversation on Facebook. Someone asked this silly question. I could tell the spirit of it, so it was in jest, about the earth. And then some smarty pants responds and says, "Take it up with God when you get there." And the guy who is really intelligent, and I got his humor, he says, "Already am there. There is a part of eternity too, is it not? And there is the sun. I look towards the light because it is there." What there are you referring to? Light is timeless, my friend, and where is it? I am made of 100% light, and good news, so are you. It's right here, right now. There is no more time. It's not doom and gloom. It's fruit of the loom. Put your big boy, spiritual child of God pants on. Put your junk in your trunk and erect yourself to the truth. If not, the world, your ride is going to get shaky. Achy breaky heart is going to get shaky. Trust me when I tell you the ride we're all in for, if we were living in the absolute truth, everything would be peaceful. We'd be the heaven on earth children. Until that happens, the roller coaster is going to move. To shake the grat, as they say in South Louisiana in Cajun, the grat, the stuff at the bottom of the pot. It's going to shake it up. So all those who settle into place become the lightning rods. Everything else of the race has to move. No one is exempt of the spiritual energy that is afoot. I will always be in touch as a platform, as a vessel to you. Please be the same to me, so I can see what you see that I may not. Time we all get shit to get off the pot. That is what's occurring. That is what's happening. Be aware. If you're just joining this presentation, make sure you go back to the beginning and watch it. It may last an hour and 30 minutes. Is an hour and 30 minutes possibly worth your survival? It doesn't mean that this is about the survival of the body, but more about the evolution of the soul. Maybe you can have evolution more so of the soul if you can stay in the body a little longer with the purification that's happening around the world. It's possible. Don't exclude anything, but include everything as a possibility. Love yourself. Be with yourself. Use your Yah, God, will, heart, power, Na, your God-given mind to reason, discernment, not nonsense. Well, how do I know what's the difference between discernment and nonsense? You know. It causes you fear or joy. And Yavah, use your God-given faculty of being planted on this earth as a human being, erect as you could possibly be, to move inward, upward, and forward towards something that is beautiful for everyone. If you're excluding everyone or anyone, you are missing the point. And it will further your chances of missing the boat. Michael rowed a boat ashore. Hallelujah. You're Michael. You are loved beyond measure. Peace, love, and light.